So I go to CNBC.com. I check it all out, man. So what you can see is that the market is rallying, but you still want to be aware that what I always tell people is why to do that. What I always tell people is this here, the green, is only giving you information on today, right? So when you see green and the plus, right? So the plus 1.99%, 1.44%, 2.24%. This is only information for today. So don't let that make you think the market is good, and don't let that make you think the market is bad. You want to look at the details, details. That's what's important. So what we're gonna look at is, let's see what they're talking about over here. So we got Meta to lay off 10,000 more workers after initial cuts in November. Here's inflation breakdown. One chart, Michael Perry said he is not seeing true danger after my decision. Silicon Valley Bank, SVB, Silicon Valley Bank. Michael Perry said he had not seen true danger in the aftermath. So basically what they're doing is they're being bailed out. Bailed out by the FDIC, the banks are. It proposes first national limits on toxic forever chemicals in drinking water. That's good. Putin says Russia is fighting for its own existence. Let's see. So yeah, man, what you want to do is you want to, as best as you can, you want to just do your research, man. Your own every day. You listen to music every day, right? Every single day you listen to music. Every single day, right? Every single day you're watching TikTok videos or whatever the case. All I'm saying and all I'm an advocate for, man, every day, man, look up what's happening in the world and educate yourself on it. It don't matter if it's 10 minutes. And to be honest, if you do this, if you have any sort of a conscious, like it's like a black hole of information, so you won't stop. Like, it's no way you can do this for 5 minutes. I mean, unless, like I said, if your brain is that clouded, you know what I'm saying? Hey, to each his own. My thing is just open it up. Just look, just so you know, right? What's going on in the world, man? Sales 78 United planes to Saudi Arabia Airlines. Google is bringing AI chat. Jim Cramer's top 10 things to watch in the market. Again, you don't need to invest. This isn't a invest in the stock market video. All this is saying, look up what's happening in the world for yourself. For yourself. Stop letting the algorithm control what you see. Type something in that has to do with your life, like with the world, with what's going on around you. And create your algorithm. You see what I'm saying? Create your algorithm. Create your own algorithm. Type something in, right? You've been looking at this every day. You've been looking at, fights. You've been looking at girls. You've been looking at, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you've been looking at, right? My thing is, after you're done looking at music videos, looking at dance videos, type in something that connects you with the rest of the world, So, but don't, a lot of this stuff, like it's click, right? So on YouTube and stuff, you got clickbait, right? With this, dark, negative things is what how they title it, almost everything, right? For the most part, right? Unless the market's going bad, then they try to save it and put news, good news, right? Or try to title positive stuff because they don't want everybody selling out. But my point is, you want to think for yourself. Don't get caught up in the dark titles in the end of the word, this and that. My point is this: if it is the end, it's the end. Nothing. You can't do nothing. So you might as well. A lot of people avoid the information because it can be so dark. It could be, dude, just look at it. Take it at face value. Realize we went through 1937, went through 1987, right? We went through 2008, right? And a lot of us weren't even born. A lot of us weren't even, we were babies when some of the stuff was going on. But my point is, it still gives you insight on now that you're older, that you're going through it, right? And a lot of times it's not even going to affect you, man. It's just allowing you to be aware of what's going on in the world to make you sharper so that your daily moves are, in line with the world instead of just moving aimlessly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's what this video about. This video is just, control your algorithm is the main thing. Like type in CNBC every blue moon, type it in, right? And look for yourself. Look for yourself, man. Right? Look, they're gonna show you shoes, but instead here what they showing you is what they, let's see. Look. Iconic pair of Air Jordans. If you're into this, right? Iconic pair of Air Jordan sneakers is going up for sale at Sotheby's. Sotheby's is like an auction. It's wealthy. It's not even a word. No, just playing. But this is this is one of the wealthiest establishments when it comes to auctions, selling things. Like people go through them and they're gonna get the top dollar out of it. It's expected to be the most expensive pair of sneakers ever to appear at auction, estimated to sell for between $2 million and $4 million. Their final season gained recent notoriety with the ESPN and Netflix documentary The Last Dance, raising the estimated value. That's wild, man. 1998 NBA Finals, Game 2 Air Jordan 13s from The Last Dance season. I expect to sell between 2 to 4 million. Somebody getting paid out in this world, man. Come on, man. If somebody can spend $2 million, let's go on the low end, $2 million on a pair of shoes, that's going to be a collectible. They won't wear these. These will be in a case somewhere. Figure it out, man. Figure it out. So, again, this is Marcus Harbin with MarcusHarbinAutoSales.com. Just here to give you information, here to give you insight on, again, what's going on. And if we can learn and grow together, that's my goal. My goal is that we can all get better. We can all do better, right? Nobody's perfect, but let's try, right? And we're not trying by not challenging ourselves. This is information, right? Valid information that is and information that's actually going on. Look, Daly rallied 400 points as it tries to snap 5-day slide. Moody cut outlook on U.S. banking system to negative, rapidly deteriorating operating system. Yeah, man. Burnout is on the rise in Gen Z. Millennials and women are the most stressed. Again, don't get caught up in these type of titles. Just look past it. That's my advice, man. Look past it and keep your household, keep what you got going intact. But you're looking for information that could help you. Crypto rallies for a second day with Bitcoin jumping above 26. Right? Jim Cramer's usually pretty good, man. You want to be careful to your own due diligence, but he will give you the alley-oop for stuff to look at, and then you make the decision from there. But he will give you the alley-oop on the things that have the most momentum and potential. Um, but I know we kind of gotta say the market too, just a bit. Make sure people don't panic. They call it a run, a bank run, to where people are running, like literally running to the bank to get all their money out. Right, so that's what attempted to happen, I believe, in 1937 when the banking system failed, and so a lot of guys like me selling cars in the auto industry, I'm not kidding. We had an old guy. I'm talking about this guy was like had to be in his 70s, 80s, right? And this was like 7 years ago, 6, 7 years ago. And he had a backpack, right? And he was, nothing fancy, just jeans, country belt on, t-shirt. Like he just looked like a farm guy. He's walking a lot. He bought a 1-ton dually. Had 70 grand cash in his bag. $70,000. He said he don't believe in banks. Leaves it under his mattress, right? Because they seen it. So we see FDIC, and we wasn't born in that time, so we believe in it. We're like, money's protected. Leave $250 in each account. Leave $250,000 in each account. That's protected. So $250,000 in this account, and then put the other $258,000 in a different account. Well, they don't believe none of it. Like they already, they've been through it already. They're like, this is all like, They see it as like not true, because they've been through it. They've been told something and it didn't happen. But us, again, like we weren't born. But yeah, he leave it under his mattress, man. He got, like, don't believe in none of it. And it's a lot of people like that. Money in the walls, So literally money in the walls, I've had people who was like, man, I just had a guy last month. He told me, he said that they found, like they were still count. He said they were still counting the money. He said that his family just found in his backyard a stash of old money from their great-great-grandfather in the house that they're selling. They're selling the house, okay? So it's passed down, right? He passed away, and they said that they found, I cannot remember what he said, but he said while they're selling the house, they're in the process of selling it, they found like some, and maybe you could see it, like maybe you could see a box in the shed or something, I'm not sure, but literally they found old money underneath in the ground. Right? And he said they was counting. I was like, how much? He was like, well, no, it was like, it's a bunch of bills though. They said they were literally counting it. His sister was over there counting it as he speak. So again, a lot of people, don't believe in it. So they call it a bank run when you run to the bank, get all your money out because you think the bank's going to crash or shut down. If the bank does shut down, right? So all they have is our hope and belief. We all know that they transfer out a lot of the funds that we put in. So when you deposit money into your bank account, that money is not there anymore, right? So when you put money in your bank account, in your credit union, right? That money, like you're seeing digits on your phone, right? But that money is not there anymore. You just see the digits, right? That's not money. When you pull up your banking app and you see numbers, that's not money. Technically, that's digital currency. Like that's a number. You know what I'm saying? You're just seeing a number. That money that you put in is not right there anymore. They invest it. They send it out, right? Credit, whatever the case, right? So the whole point is we're banking that people keep on depositing. New accounts is being created so that when you do go to cash out your money, they have reserve to be able to give it back to you. But do not be misconstrued. You are investing in that bank when you put money there. You're investing in that credit union when you place your money there. It's a cycle. It's a business, right? You put your money in, they lend the money out, right? So just understand that part. So right now what they're trying to do is not let the news get too out of hand. See, look on. They're trying not to get the news get too out of hand because banks rebound sharply from Monday's sellout. First Republican shares jumped 50%. I wonder why. 60% on Monday. That had to be a low stock. I'll guarantee it's a low cap. In addition, backstopping the deposits at Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank, which was closed on Sunday. Federal regulators also announced effort on Sunday to stabilize the water bank system. Shares of First Republic were up sharply Tuesday as concern over the state of the regional bank appeared to ease after a day of heavy selling. The stock was finished up. So, and the reason is because they saved it. So once they saved the bank and they bailed the bank out, the bank is now safe. The bank is now safe. The bank is now safe. So you sell out, a lot of people get back in because it was a huge sell-off. They saved the bank, and they're like, okay, this bank is going to go back up. So that's people just going up. It will. I mean, it'll adjust back. Wherever it is. Let's see where it's at. Where's First Republic? Shares jump 50%. So let's do First Republic. Oh, they already know what I'm going to look up. How about them apples? Let's see. Golly. Look at that volatility. So this, So these are huge banks that we're talking about, okay? These are huge banks. This one is 8.92 billion in market cap. So that's with everything. So that's your stock. That's every single thing. Your assets, everything. Or actually, that's your stock. Sorry. Let's see. Bank of America. Let's see how big Bank of America is. Hold on. I thought Bank of America. Did they change? Or is it BA? BAC. So let's see. See how the stock is less, but watch the market cap. Bam! Look at that. 231. Okay, that was not as big relative to the others. That one's not as big. You are 231. So this is humongous. But you see how this bank didn't sell off that much because Bank of America is huge, man. Bank of America is huge. Humongous. 231 billion. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, the banks is spooky just to say, but I mean, come on, man. They got so many reserve. They got so much in reserve, Bank of America, that it's just the smaller ones. But see, I don't know about Silicon Valley. Let's see. SVB. That's why they talk about the symbols on there, see, because it's easy to look up. But I think